All right. Hoping this setup looks good. I'm gonna try not to be saying that every single time I start the video. You know what I have stuck in my head right now? Oi, 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 you day. That freaking like Geometry Dash like meme song that's, dude, gosh. I don't know why it's so stuck. Well, I do know why. I was just watching a video. I watched a video like 20 times on loop with it playing in the background. Oh, you dirt. Oh boy. I'm making my lunch right now. I'll walk you guys through that, what that looks like. This is the lunch that I eat every single day at work. On the weekends and stuff, it's usually a bit more complex because I got the time and the space to do all that. But this is what I eat during my 9 to 5 to frickin' have a six-pack and look good and feel good and do my thing. Starts off with my meal one. There's only 2 meals in this. And if you're not sort of... Well, okay, what am I trying to say? I guess if you're not... Like if you haven't eaten in kind of like a bodybuilder style before, this is gonna not feel like a meal, like a traditional meal, but it is. Calorically, nutritionally, it most certainly is, at least. But it's sort of like a bunch of continental things all strewn together. And I'm just now realizing that I'm out of one of them, so that is awesome. But this is going to be 2 lightly salted rice cakes, 2 Baby Bell light little cheeses, and then I always pack an Oiko's 000 yogurt cup. So 2 rice cakes, 2 cheeses, yogurt cup, and then my work has these fridges where they stock the Fairlife bottles of milk, so I'll get a regular, like reduced fat Fairlife milk thing that's 210 calories. And that is meal 1. I typically eat around like, I don't know, I'd say like 10 is like my first meal. I wake up kind of early, so I feel like that's when I start getting hungry. Sometimes it's earlier, sometimes it's later. It honestly just depends on how the day goes and how I'm feeling. But as long as it is eaten and I'm not eating a bunch of other BS and stuff, then that's all good. So that is meal 1. Some rice cakes and then a frickin' kind of a shit ton of dairy. Thankfully, that's like pretty much all the dairy that I have for the day. I don't really eat much more of it. It is, after that, I actually also don't use any protein powders or anything like that. This is all, my diet is purely from like whole foods. Well, foods, I guess, not supplements. I wouldn't say they're necessarily all whole foods. But the next meal is the one that I talked about yesterday, in yesterday's video, my ground beef bowl. 6 ounces of lean ground beef, some sweet potato tater tots, and then some sugar-free barbecue sauce. And that is it. That is what I bring to work. Sometimes I will get a sugar-free Red Bull from those fridges that I mentioned earlier. And that's it. I'll call it a day there. That usually keeps me pretty satiated, even through my midday cardio session and all that stuff. I actually eat this technically all at my desk because I use my lunch break to go do my cardio. Which is just another reason why packing your lunch is good. You don't have to like actually use your lunch break to go out and order and do all, just kind of BS like that. When you pack your lunch, you have food on you all the time. And that's a nice feeling. I don't really think I have a super solid, I guess, point for this video. I just kind of like yapping and hanging out with you guys and talking about life and fitness and all this kind of stuff. Today's morning weight was 170 pounds. I've been kind of floating around the 169, 170 area. Like my goals with the cut is to get freaking diced. I would like to be like straight up bodybuilder cut. I've never gotten that lean before. I've certainly gotten leaner than I am now, but maybe just by like a couple of pounds. Nothing ever super serious. I would say like, I'm not really like trying to go by the scale. I'm more so just trying to go by how I look. But if I had to make a guess, maybe like another 5 to like 8 pounds I could probably stand to lose. But I'm pretty, maybe not, I would say like 8 to 10. 8 to 10 I could probably lose, and that would be like pretty close to an actual bodybuilding show prep cut. I've been cutting for probably, well, not probably, I know for a fact, since like late September. And dude, there's been so many lapses or little breaks and crap where it's just straight up taking a long time. But this is life. That's what happens. I think that's the end of the day, as long as you don't freaking just give up. I don't know why my cat just got scared of like her food bowl right there for a second. That was weird. As long as you don't give up, man. That was something that I heard. I went to this fitness summit kind of thing. Totally unrelated to like my own goals and anything. It was actually for work on a business trip. It was for like this, we had this fitness industry thing. I work for a software company, and one of the industries we serve is fitness. So that's why I was there. And one of the guys there, I'm into fitness and all that stuff still, so I was still chatting it up with all the dudes and dudettes and that's cringy, bro. Dudettes is cringy. All the men and women at this little fitness expo thing, and one of them in particular said something that I won't forget, and that is, just because you put something down or stop doing something doesn't mean you can't pick it back up. Like, whoever said you have to like put or take a pause and put it back down, put weight training back down, put crafting back down, put photography back down, put any one of your hobbies or anything down, who said you can't pick it back up? I feel like there's like this weird, I know I for a fact have definitely gotten into that mindset where it's like, I don't know, I was into it before, but it's just like not really my thing anymore. It's like, there's like so much new stuff I have to like relearn about. Like, that's all in your head. Nobody said that you can't jump back on the horse. And even if it's not as easy as that saying makes it sound, take little baby steps. I think you won't regret it. You'll surprise yourself. It might kind of suck at first. I'm not gonna like bullshit you. I mean, taking like that's exactly what I did. I was like working out pretty much every day, super active for like 3 years straight, 3 or 4 years straight, and then I took 2 years off, total deep end, like DoorDash every day, zero training, nothing for 2 years, and now here I am, like another 2.5 to 3 years from that, chilling. You just gotta not be scared and box yourself into not picking things back up. It's totally possible. Lunch. Today's my girlfriend's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Camilla. I love my girlfriend a lot. We're gonna FaceTime in, holy crap, right now. That's gonna be the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed my little lunch packing tutorial. I'm gonna FaceTime my girlfriend. I'll see you guys later.